Morning everybody, it's Flakey. Hope you're doing well on this Saturday morning. I've been up since 6 AM working again. I think it's part of my daily routine now, and I'm quite happy really because I'm getting out of bed with a spring in my step, almost like a kid at Christmas again, because I just can't wait to work, which I would never have thought I would have said 2-3 years ago, which is crazy. Ignore the little spot right there, that's really annoying. But anyway, this video is all on delusions, something which is a massive part of bipolar disorder. Obviously, as you know from my previous videos, I've got bipolar disorder as well as other mental health conditions, and delusions is a part of it, especially when you're experiencing a manic phase. In my life, I've had 2 manic phases, one which lasted for 2 whole months, and which doesn't seem too long in the grand scheme of things, but when you're in it, it seems like it's forever. When you're manic, you're not yourself, you're reckless, you make stupid decisions, you're living like a rock star, like a party life, spending ridiculous amounts of money, all in a short space of time. You've got nothing to show for it. I'm still recovering financially from a manic phase I had 4 years ago. So let that sink in for a little bit. That's the repercussions of a manic phase. And when I first had my manic phase, I didn't know I had bipolar disorder. It was worrying for my close family, friends and work colleagues to see. I ended up getting breaking down at lunchtime at work and having to go to a doctor, and I had writing all over my arms with things I wanted to say when I was doing like Facebook live videos. And thinking back now, it's crazy because I was in this random state and I didn't think anything was wrong, and looking back there was something massively wrong. And that's why I want to kind of do these videos to an extent, is raise awareness of it and let you know that you'll get through it, but you need to recognise the signs as early as possible so you can get treated and it's not as long or as hard to overcome. With bipolar disorder, I would choose a manic phase over a depressive phase 8 days a week. I think if you ask other people who have experienced manic phases, they can be fun or enjoyable to an extent, but they're dangerous. But then again, the flip side is depression is also even more dangerous because you're suicidal. At the very lowest, you're suicidal, or even worse, make a plan or try and attempt suicide. So yeah, as I was saying, delusions are a big part of bipolar disorder. When I was manic, I had deluded thoughts. I thought I was going to have my own sellout show in theatre, thought I was going to write a bestseller book, thought I was going to host the biggest music festival the world has ever seen, all in aid of mental illness, with my favourite acts there, like M&M, etc. And I thought I was going to conquer the world, basically, and I believed it, and that was the scary thing, is that I was deluded. Yeah, and it was, I was still living my 9-to-5 job, my normal life, living at home, miserable really deep down, I guess, and I just wanted to take myself away and escape. Fast forward 4 years to April 2020, where we are now, and yeah, I feel great. I'm still taking medication daily, I'm talking to close friends and family, and now obviously set up the YouTube channel to get experience talking publicly about mental health, because I want to get into schools, workplaces, etc., and talk very honestly and brutally sometimes about it, and I need the experience to do it. I'm looking in the mirror now and there's like a deep confidence within me because of the dark stuff I've been through. I know if I've got through that, I can get through anything, and fear is driving me. I want to overcome my fears of talking publicly, for example, which is something I thought I'd never do, and now it's rolling off the tongue and I'm talking to you like no one's even there, and this is just a start, and I believe it. Maybe there's a hint of manic or mania coming back into it because I'm maybe getting those thoughts again of, I don't know, a show in theatre, for example. But I'm working hard daily on my goals, and 5-10 years down the line, if I keep this up, who knows where I'll be. As long as I can keep grounded, humble, stay safe, then who knows, sky's the limit. So I'll leave you with another quote. Hopefully you got something out of this, obviously just bipolar disorder and delusions. Yeah, this quote, I quite like it, it's full on delusion, and it's by Ambrose Bierce. the collected writings of Ambrose Bierce, and he says, all are lunatics, but he who can analyse his delusion is called a philosopher. So there you go, maybe I've been a philosopher all along. And deep down, maybe I knew it to an extent, and it all starts with knowing that I think about life way too much on a daily basis, hourly basis, every second of the bloody day. Bloody, don't know why I said that. But yeah, hopefully you like this video. I'm trying to keep them short to an extent. This is probably my longest video I've done so far, so maybe if I've rambled on a bit, I apologise. The next video kind of ties in with Delusions, and it's the kind of opposite effect, or opposite flip side to it. It's belief, faith, hope and courage. Things that I have to have in life to keep me going, which is why I'm still here talking to you now. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a good video. So take care everyone, subscribe to the videos, the links are below, and have a good weekend. Cheers, Flakey.